Okay, welcome back once again to all my dear students. In the last video, we had discussed about the deviation in the ideal gas behavior, right? Effect of pressure as well as the effect of temperature. Okay, and we had also discussed that there is an incorrect assumption is there. Two different assumptions are there, right? Now today we are going to discuss about the kinetic energy and the molecular speed. Okay, now first of all, you have to know that what is kinetic energy. Now when the molecules are made up of particles of a substance having a gaseous state, right? So these particles are far away from each other. अगर मैं gaseous state की बात करूँ ना, तो उसके जो particles है ना, वो it will be away from each other in the large area, right? So these particles are continuously moving in all the direction. As you all know कि जो ये particles है ना, वो सभी direction में move कर रहे हैं. When the continuous moving particles collide with each other and also with the wall of the container, right? अगर ये जो particles है, it will be collide with each other and it is also with the wall of the container. It can also collide with the wall of the container. एक दूसरे से टकराते हैं, right? At that time, what happened? That it can change the speed and the direction, right? उसकी speed और direction दोनों change होती है. So we can say that all the particles in the container do not have the same speed. हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि सभी पार्टिकल्स जो कंटेनर में है ना, उसकी स्पीड सेम नहीं होती, क्योंकि वो जब एक दूसरे से टकराते हैं तो उसकी स्पीड और डायरेक्शन चेंज होती है, राइट? तो यहां पे एट वन टेम्परेचर द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द स्पीड ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल्स इज सेम. पहले तो एट नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर व्हाटएवर द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज देयर, द स्पीड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन विल बी सेम, बट व्हेन दे कोलाइड विद ईच अदर देन इट कैन चेंज द स्पीड एज वेल एज द डायरेक्शन. पहले तो एट ए नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर सभी की स्पीड सेम होती है, पर जब वो एक दूसरे से कोलाइड करते तभी उनकी स्पीड चेंज होती है, राइट? सो नाउ लेट अस सी. और फिर बाद में मैक्सवेल एंड बोल्ट्जमैन हैव स्टडीड द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल्स बिटवीन द डिफरेंट पॉसिबल स्पीड, राइट? सो लेट अस डिस्कस फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द काइनेटिक एनर्जी एंड द मॉलिक्यूलर स्पीड. काइनेटिक energy and molecular speed. Okay, पहला पॉइंट चलो कि molecules are made up of particles of a substance having a gaseous state, right? Molecules made up of particles of the substance having a gaseous state, of the substance having gaseous states. Right? Is it clear? These particles are far away from each other in the large area, so I can write down these particles are far away from each other in a large area. Right? Then we can say that these particles continuously moving in all the direction. These particles are continuously moving in all the direction, right? फिर बाद में हम देखते हैं कि this particle will be moving in all the direction, okay, continuously moving in all the direction. Then after the continuously moving particles are collide with each other. The continuously moving particles collide with each other and the wall of the container, each other and the wall of the container, right? Wall of the container. So thus we can say at that time the speed and the direction are changed. At that time the speed and direction are changed, right? उसकी स्पीड और डायरेक्शन चेंज होती है, but at a different speed with a continuously changing it. Okay, so we can say that so all the particles in the container do not have the same speed. Thus all the particles in a container do not have the same speed. Do not have the same speed. Okay, now we can say that at a one temperature the distribution of the speed of molecules are same, right? So I can write down at one temperature the distribution of what? The distribution of molecules, or we can say the distribution of speed of molecules is same. Speed of molecules is same. Now the scientists had came, the name of the scientist, that is the Boltzmann and Maxwell. Now what we say is that Boltzmann and Maxwell ने क्या कहा? They study the distribution of molecules between the speed, different possible speed, right? And they study that the speed of the molecules and the fraction molecules with the speed, and they can plot the graph between them. Let us see how the graph is look like. Now Maxwell and Boltzmann, what is study? So I can write down that the Maxwell and Boltzmann study the distribution of molecules between the different speed. Study the distribution of molecules at different speed. And they draw the graph. Graphical representation is there between the what? That the speed of the molecules and the fraction of the molecules. Draw the graph between speed of molecules and fraction of molecules Understand? Now what? Let us see that how to draw the graph between the speed and the fraction of molecules. Let us see here that there is a graphical representation which can be given by the Maxwell and Boltzmann. Here it is a speed of molecules. Here it is a fraction of molecules is there. Fraction of molecules. Right? And here speed. Now what happened? See here, when we discuss about the speed as well as the fraction of molecules, first of all, with the increase in the speed, the fraction of the molecules will be increase, become maximum, and then it will be start decreasing, right? So this, when it reached at the maximum peak, this speed is said to be the most probable speed. This is said to be the most probable speed. यहां पे जो स्पीड आएगी, this one, this we can say it as a, यहां पे most probable speed means mu mp, और this यहां पे जो स्पीड आएगी, then we can say it as a mu rms, और यहां पे mu av, average speed. Understand? Is it clear? So there are three different types of speeds are there: mu av, mu mp and mu RMS. RMS, that means we can say it is the root mean square value. MP, most probable speed, and mu AB, that is the average speed. Now let us see what this graph indicates. First point that we can say that the fraction of molecules with very high and low speed is very small. See, यहाँ पे low speed है, यहाँ पे high speed है, तो fraction of molecules will be very small. So first point, the fraction of molecules at very low and very high speed is very small. Understand? Is it clear? By increasing the speed, the fraction increase which become maximum and then it will be decrease. See here, with the increasing the speed, the fraction become maximum and then it will be decrease, right? So I can write down increasing the speed. What happened? The fraction also increase. The fraction also increase and become maximum, right? And then decrease and then decrease. Understand? Is it clear? Now we can say last point that whatever the top portion of the curve is there, this point indicate the maximum fraction of the molecules and the speed of the molecules, and that is called the most probable speed. I can write down the top portion of the curve, top portion of the curve indicate the maximum probable speed. The maximum or most probable speed. Is it clear? With the increase in the temperature, the most probable speed is also increase. With increase in the temperature, the most probable speed is also increase, right? क्यों? ये क्या है? अगर हम स्पीड इंक्रीज करते हैं, अगर टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करते हैं तो मॉलिक्यूल्स की स्पीड क्या होती है? इंक्रीज होती है. और अगर मॉलिक्यूल्स की स्पीड इंक्रीज होती है तो उसके बीच में जो कोलिजन है वो भी इंक्रीज होगा. And with the increase in that collision, we can say that the fraction is also increased. Understand? So this is all about the speed that this will be studied by the Boltzmann and the Maxwell. That is the name of the scientist, right? First of all, note down all these things, and here we can say that if the temperature remain constant, then it is not problem. But if the temperature will be increased, then we can say that there are two different graphs there. Okay, so first of all, note down all these things. Then after we are going to discuss about increasing the temperature, right? And how many different types of speed are there? Three different types: average speed, most probable speed, and root mean square speed, right? Now see, क्या है देखो, let us suppose how many different types of speed are there. So there are three main types of speed of molecules. There are three main types of speed of molecules. Which are they? So first one we can say most probable speed. most probable speed, right? Second one, we can say average speed, and third one, that is the root mean square speed. रूट मीन स्क्वायर. यहां पे अगर मोस्ट प्रोबेबल स्पीड लिखना है तो म्यू एमपी, म्यू एवी एंड म्यू आरएमएस. अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ which one is maximum? That mu RMS, right? So I write on here the increasing order mu RMS is greater than mu MP is greater than mu AV. Understand? Is it clear? So all these things you have to know. Now the molecules with the different kinetic energy with the different types of speed, right? So let us see that at a different temperature the molecules with different kinetic energy, right, with different types of speed, with different types of speed. Let us see. अगर मैं यहां पे ग्राफ ड्रॉ करता हूं, यहां पे देखो, लेट अस सपोज यहां पे फ्रैक्शन स्पीड, फ्रैक्शन मॉलिक्यूल्स स्पीड, और यहां पे मैं लिखता हूं मॉलिक्यूलर स्पीड. अभी देखो क्या होगा, इट विल बी इंक्रीज. Now by increasing the temperature what happen, it become more flat, right? So this is the temperature T1 and this is the temperature T2. यहां पे क्या आएगा, 1 2 and 3. same way here also 1 2 and 3. Okay, is it clear? So here the temperature T2 is greater than T1. So when by increasing the temperature we can say that the most probable speed is also increase. Is it clear? See here, यहाँ पे देखो ये speed, ये mu AV, then mu RMS, mu MP, MP है और mu AV. Is it clear? So here with the increase in the temperature, the speed of the molecules is also increase. The collision of the molecules is also increase. Okay, is it clear? So all this will be given by the Maxwell and the Boltzmann, right? So first of all, note down all these things, and then after we are going to discuss the next point, that is the Dalton's law of partial pressure. चलो नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Next point, that we can say that Dalton's law of partial pressure. What is this? That in the Dalton law, the total pressure exerted by the mixture of a non-reactive gas. See, remember, whenever the two different gases are there and when they are not react with each other, such a gas combine with each other, then we can say that the total pressure of the gas is equals to the sum of the partial pressure of individual gas. This is given by the Dalton's law. Now let us see क्या कहा उसने कि Dalton's law of what? Partial pressure. डाल्टन्स लॉ ऑफ पार्शियल प्रेशर. यहां पे देखो क्या है, द टोटल प्रेशर एक्सर्टेड, द टोटल pressure exerted by the mixture of non-reactive gas, the mixture of non-reactive gas is equal to the sum of the partial pressure, is equal to the sum of the partial pressure of sum of the partial pressure, right? Sum of the partial pressure of individual gas, of individual gas. Is it clear? ये किसने कहा? तो डाल्टन्स ने, कि अगर दो गैस एक दूसरे से रिएक्ट नहीं कर रहे, वही गैस को हम एक कंटेनर में मिक्स करते हैं, तो वो कंटेनर का टोटल प्रेशर वो दोनों पार्शियल प्रेशर ऑफ द गैस के बराबर होगा. राइट राइट, इज इट क्लियर? नाउ लेट अस सी दैट अगर मैं एग्जांपल लेता हूं कि पार्शियल प्रेशर मींस द, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय पार्शियल प्रेशर? पार्शियल मींस व्हाट? द प्रेशर ऑफ गैस that will exert if they are filled separately in same vessel, right, under the same condition. Is it clear? Agar partial means with what, that if you take the one vessel and if you want to measure the pressure of that particular gas only, then that is called the partial, right? So let us see here, write down that partial pressure means pressure of gas, pressure of gas, right? Pressure of gas that will exert if, that will exert if they are filled separately in the same vessel. They are filled separately in the same vessel, in the same vessel, right? Under same condition, required under same what condition, तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? पार्शियल प्रेशर. अगर मैं सपोज इफ आई टेक द 4 different gas in the 4 different container A, B, C and D, right? So the partial pressure of that container is A container का क्या होगा? PA, then PB, then PC and then PD. Is it clear? So now let us take the example. It's like suppose in a vessel the mixture of gas A, B, C and D are filled. Suppose in a vessel the mixture of gas A, B, C and D are filled, right? And the partial pressure are, and the partial pressure are PA, PB, PC and PD. Understand? So the total pressure that will be given here, so the total pressure, that is a PT, that is equals to PA plus PB plus PC and plus PT. Understand? This will be given by the Dalton's law. Is it clear? Suppose if we take the example, just like if I take here one beaker, अभी ये देखो, यहां पे है गैस ए, यहां पे गैस बी, और यहां पे गैस ए एंड बी, राइट। अगर ये गैस ए है, ओके, यहां पे गैस बी है, राइट, और यहां पे गैस ए बी फिल किया हुआ है, मिक्स किया हुआ है ये दोनों गैस को। अभी देखो, ये हम पे ये टेम्परेचर है P इक्वल्स टू सम वाटर, लेट अस सपोज इफ आई टेक 300 mmHg, देन यहां पे Pa और यहां पे Pv दैट इज इक्वल्स टू 400 mmHg। सो यहां पे P टोटल क्या होगा, तो 700 mmHg, राइट। ये प्रेशर यहां तक है, ये प्रेशर इससे थोड़ा ज्यादा है, और ये एडिशन। इज इट क्लियर? तो यहां पे क्या हमको ये समझ आती है कि ये है Pa, ये है Pb, और ये जो है ना दैट इज Pa प्लस Pb। अंडरस्टैंड? तो डाल्टन ने क्या कहा कि अगर दो गैस एक दूसरे को रिएक्ट नहीं कर रहे और उस दोनों गैस को एक कंटेनर में मिक्स किया जाए, तो उसका टोटल प्रेशर दोनों गैस के पार्शियल प्रेशर के समेशन के बराबर होता है, राइट। इसे क्लियर? ये डाल्टन ने कहा, यहां पे ये एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया हुआ है और टोटल पार्शियल प्रेशर भी दिया हुआ है। इज इट क्लियर? नाउ so I can write down here that P total that is equals to Pa plus Pb। अभी देखो यहां पे कि सपोज द गैस आर कलेक्टेड ओवर द वाटर, अगर मुझे लेबोरेटरी में गैस बनाना है वाटर के सरफेस पे, एंड whenever I am going to find out the partial pressure of that gas, then you cannot get the partial pressure of gas। उस गैस की पार्शियल प्रेशर नहीं मिलेगी, पर टोटल प्रेशर मिलेगी। किसकी? तो वेपर की जो प्रेशर है और वो गैस की जो प्रेशर है, दोनों का समेशन मिलेगा। समटाइम्स लेट अस सी दैट sometimes what the gas are collected over the water, the gas are collected over the water, right, over the water during the preparation of the gas in the laboratory, during the preparation of gas in the laboratory, right, laboratory. The gas collected over the water is saturated with the water vapor at that temperature. The gas collected over the water is what? Saturated with the water vapor at that temperature. Saturated with water vapor at that temperature, right? And so the measured pressure is the sum of what? So the measured pressure, so the measured pressure is the sum of pressure of gas collected over the water, pressure of gas collected over the water, and दूसरा किसका प्रेशर आएगा? पार्शियल प्रेशर ऑफ वाटर वेपर, पार्शियल प्रेशर ऑफ वाटर वेपर एट दैट टेम्परेचर, राइट। दोनों का एडिशन आएगा। And if you want to find out the partial pressure of gas, then you have to subtract the partial pressure of water vapor. Let us suppose at 298 Kelvin, let us suppose if the O2 gas I want to prepare, then if I want to find out the partial pressure of O2 gas, then we have to subtract here the P total minus PH2O. So you have to subtract this, right? That is the partial pressure of vapor pressure. Then only you can get the partial pressure of particular gas which is collected on the surface of the water. Understand? So note down all these things, right? And then after we are going to discuss about the mathematical steps of Dalton's law. चलो देखते हैं. चलो now suppose if we take the V liter container, suppose V liter container, right, at temperature T1, at temperature T, three different gas having a number of moles, three different gas having number of moles N1, N2 and N3, right, respectively are filled. Okay. Now the total pressure, the total partial pressure, you all know that total pressure PT, that is equals to P1 plus P2 plus P3. Understand? Now according to the ideal gas equation, PV equals to what? nRT. So I can write down P1 equals to N1 RT by V, P2 equals to N2 RT by V, and P3 equals to N3 RT by V. Understand or not? Right? So from this I can say that P total, that is equals to what? So PT equals to what? N1 RT by V plus N2 RT by V plus N3 RT by V. So I can write down here RT by V into bracket N1 plus N2 plus N3. Understand or not? Yeah. So this is the total. So I can write down delta N equals to N1 plus N2 plus N3. Is it clear? Right. So from this same way I can also write down P total equals to P total, that is equals to what? Total number of moles, that is a N total into what? RT upon V. Now if I take the ratio of P total and P1, so I can write down here the P1 by P total, that is equals to what is P1? I can write down N1 RT by V divided by N total and RT by V. RT by V will be cancelled out. So P1 by P total, that is equals to N1 by N total. Now what is N1 by N total? That is called the mole fraction. So X1 equals to N1 upon N total. So I can write down P1 by P total, that is equals to X1. That we can say it is a mole fraction. Understand? So all these things we have to know. Right? Now, same way for P1, I can write down P1 equals to x1 into P total, P2 equals to x2 into P total, and P3 equals to x3 into P total. Understand? So here, this is all about the partial pressure of each gas, right? Now, here let us suppose if you want to find out the percentage, that percentage of gas, then how you can, the partial pressure of gas as percentage, the partial pressure of gas percentage, that is how much percentage, that will be equals to, let us suppose if I take the any gas just like a PA, okay, so that is equals to what, that is equals to percentage by volume of gas by volume of gas A into total pressure upon what, 100. So now this is how you can find out if the examples are there, and if you want to find out the percentage of the partial pressure, then by putting this equation you can find out that what is the percentage of this particular partial pressure, that gas. Understand? So all these are the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay, so in this video up to here it's enough. In the next video we are going to discuss some example related to this topic. Okay, so thank you very much.